This is Corey from Wolfpack Woodcraft, and today, as promised, I'm going to talk about the sheath system for my Becker BK9. Stay tuned. When I bought my BK9, it came with this sheath here, this nylon sheath with the buckle and the Velcro and the extra Velcro, and it doesn't even fit in there anymore, and the tiny little pouch, and it's not the best thing to ever happen to this knife. So I wanted an upgrade, and instead of spending the money on a custom rig, which I should have done, I found a pre-made sheath online. And I saved the money, I bought the pre-made sheath. It came and there was holes in it where they had screwed up and they just let it go. Nothing was fastened very well. This pouch, it wasn't fastened on, so you could like snap it from the one side because it was only screwed in on the one side, and it was flimsy, and the whole thing just, it was junk. And so what I did is I called Doug Wilson at Yellow Hot Custom Kydex. I went to his website, got a hold of him, and I asked him, I said, hey, I have a sheath that I bought online. It's garbage. And the guys that I got it from, they're not responding to my emails. They're not calling back. And honestly, I don't want them working on another sheath. I don't trust them. And he said, yeah, he understood. I asked if he would help. He agreed. So I sent my whole system. And I asked him to save money if I could just have him redo the Kydex on the main sheath and then use the hardware from the original sheath so that I could save money, because I had already invested and I really couldn't afford a full Yellow Hot custom rig, you know. And he goes, yep, you know, he understood. He's a working man. He understands that not everybody can afford the nicest of things, and so he asked me a ton of questions, made sure that I got exactly what I wanted, you know. And the thing that I like the most is like this belt loop here. This belt loop, this isn't a Yellow Hawk belt loop. This is one of the belt loops from the original sheath. And he asked me if I wanted a new belt loop, a Yellow Hawk belt loop. And so I asked him, I said, well, is this one going to last? Would you trust this belt loop? And he said, yeah, it's not something he would make. He would want something tougher. But there's nothing wrong with this one, and it should last, and it should serve me well. You know, he wasn't trying to push his product. He was trying to make sure that I had the best system I could have, that I could trust and bring with me everywhere. And he nailed it right on the head. He really, this pouch, the tech lock, he drilled some extra holes so I could have it at a 45. The belt loop, this is all the ferro rod loop. This was all on my old sheath. I didn't have to pay extra for any of this. He just took it off my old sheath and put it on the sheath that he made me for the knife itself. So this is the story of the sheath for my Becker BK9. Don't forget to leave comments below. Tell me about your sheath experiences. Let me know if you have some that flopped or some you really trust. If you have a Yellow Hot custom, make sure you leave that in the comment below. I'd love to see them. And don't forget to subscribe and come join the pack. Thanks, guys.